Well, if you found yourself in an emergency situation, would you have the tools on hand to help out? Well, that's where the first aid kits available from St. John Ambulance come into play. And my guest this evening to talk about it is Brian Edwards. Brian, when we talk about first aid kits, that actually runs quite the gambit of sizes and contents that are out there. What's inside your first aid kit?
Oh, absolutely. So this is one of my favorite things to talk about, believe it or not. I'm a klutz in most of the things that I present myself in. So I have many first aid kits with me at all times. So they run from tiny little compact pocket first aid kits all the way up to your industrial first aid kits for your place of employment. So first aid kits, the thing at St. John Ambulance is we have many first aid kits that are designed for work at play, home, and anywhere for that matter. So you'll have the basic contents containing your triangular bandages, your different style of band-aids that we put on. You could constantly add to first aid kits as well, which is kind of the exciting thing as well. So anything that you feel is relevant for the situation that you're presenting yourself in, throw it in that first aid kit because it can only add benefit.
Okay, quick weird question. What is the strangest thing you have in your first aid kit?
Duct tape. Duct tape is one of the staples in all of my first aid kits. Take one of my first aid classes at St. John Ambulance and I'll explain why.
All right. So there is a cost to the first aid kits. They range from how little to how expensive?
Yeah, so the tiny little compact first aid kits are about $10. They range all the way up to over $100 for the industrial kits. So our industrial CSA approved kits depend on how many coworkers you have at your place of employment, and then they just factor that into the contents that are specifically in there.
And of course, the proceeds from the first aid kits that you sell go to?
This is the exciting part. So all of our proceeds from our first aid kits actually get filtered back towards our community service unit. So every sale from a first aid kit gives money towards our therapy dog unit, our cadet program, our medical first response unit, our car seat safety team. So all of the money stays local. Come on down to the branch at St. John Ambulance. Give us a call at 345-1712 and we'll be happy to set you up with a first aid kit for your needs.
Great, thank you.
Around Town has been brought to you by Adult and Teen Challenge Super Thrift. Call 345-2277.